Hello, hello. We are live here from Thriving Solutions. Here's Danny. Today we're going to be taking a look at our Hot Tracks latest update and the flows and some of the dashboards, and we're going to do some live coding. Right, so stick around. So here we are in our Xanadu instance, and we are looking at our Hot Tracks dashboard. So as you can see, we have some cards here. So I am going to just be making some adjustments here as we go. But this is a workspace, and here we have some data that we can see, the amount of races that we have completed, the amount of cars or wheels we call it here that we have in our collection, and how many competitors. All right, so those are people. And then we have a list of the vehicles here. So in our last update, we were working on a solution to simulate races, matches, and simulate races. Okay, so for example, if we go to our tournament, so we can go to our tournament here on the left, to our list view, and we can see one of these tournaments that we had created recently. Let's see, I think it was this one, the party. Oh, okay, so that one's completed. So I'm just gonna pick a different one here. So let's try this backyard racetrack as an example. So here we have our tournament. This is where you set up your tournament, and we do not have any matches yet. Okay, so this should be a 32 race tournament in our drag strip 16. So let's see, we have 16 wheels here, so we're gonna go ahead and add a few more. So let's see, we can go in here. Okay, so maybe in this display here we can have more information that displays, right? So that's a good place to make a note. So let me find a place here to make some notes. But maybe we'd like to see the picture. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll go ahead and put that here, picture on when we edit members. Okay, edit members. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and add a few vehicles here. So let's see, let's add that one. So we gotta add 16 more. Two, three, four. Then you can do this too, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, so let's see if we have 32 now. Let's see. Oh, we got one more extra. Okay, so we got to get rid of one. So let's see. Let's get rid of Jaguar. Bye. All right. So we got our 32 vehicles. Okay. So on our last update, we got rid of the check that was looking if they were active or not in that list. So we will revisit this in the future, but we don't need to worry about that now. And for this one, we're gonna do a seeded. So when you do seeded, it's gonna run a qualifier round. Okay. So let's see if that's still true. We'll go ahead and update the photo on our tournament. So let's go ahead and make it festive. So you can upload any type of photo there. And let's rename this one. Let's say Christmas special run. Okay, so that's our special run 32. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and put this one back to draft. Okay, so so the state does matter. So the state will be something that will be automatically pushed forward. Okay, but if we're in draft, so when we first begin our tournament, usually we'll start in the draft. We set up all of our vehicles, and when we're ready to go, since it's a seeded, we're gonna see this start qualifier. Okay, so if it's random, let's see, do we see that? I'm just gonna save this. Oh, we still see start qualifier. So it should be, if it's seeded, we should see start qualifier. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that start qualifier. So the start qualifier is a flow that will run and create matches. Okay, so these matches are just the vehicle by itself to qualifying round. So everybody has a qualifying round now. Okay, so now we can go into our first qualifier. And then the other thing I wanted to do is there's a view, because see, this is kind of like the race view. So if we go to our view, we have a qualifier view, which only shows our one vehicle. Okay, and then we have um, that vehicle that will run on both lanes. Okay, so if we go here, we can see our vehicle. Okay, so this one did keep that qualifier view, right? Um, all right, and we don't have that AI, but it's gonna we're gonna run them down the track, and whatever their recorded time, we will pick, right? And it will update, right? And then we will go and run them once again, and update. All right, so it ran both same time. Great. Okay, so now we can go to our next match. Okay, and we'll run them. So this has to go for quite a few times. So that's how you run your qualifiers. So you can go ahead and, put the actual numbers when you're running them. And and then you go down the list right there. So there you go. You have your qualifiers. You can get good times here. So once we get all the times, then we're gonna run the tournament, and it's gonna put them in a certain order where there would be match the fastest with the middle, and it keeps going down like that. Okay, so it won't be the fastest with the slowest, but it would be fast. So it'll be like number one with number 17, number two, 18, should be like that. Okay, so we'll see if that's still true. All right, so if we go here, we can go ahead and put those times in. You can also just type them in, so that you don't get all the same. Same numbers, but so I gotta do this like a few more times, so just bear with me. And I'm gonna change some of the numbers as we go. But imagine you got somebody running the race, you got somebody taking the times. What we're working on is start our start gate and gets the time and it automatically sends it to the system. That's our next update. We do have a proof of concept that will send us the time. We just need to work on the software to control the thing. I was reverse engineering the system and it kind of works. It's just really quirky because it's not, I'm using a different Arduino, the Arduino Nano, um, with that Wi-Fi. So it will connect to the Wi-Fi. It will send a REST message and it will be received by the server. And the server can see both times. Then the tricky part is how do we tie it into this particular race? So one way that I was thinking about that was to set. So if we go to this to the regular view, so this will be like for the actual race. So if we set the, let me see. So it wasn't actually in the race here. So if we go here, see if this is like the regular race against each other, then I added a state field. Let me see. So let me see. So if we go to our form builder, I think there was a field that we just added that will. Okay, actually it wasn't here. It was on the website, but the idea is that we have like if this is the next race, it will only be it will be like a trigger that this will be the next race and it has that state of ready and then the API will know that this is the record that matches. And then you need to put the cars in the right lane, right? So that way, when it sends it in the times, it's gonna send it for the right vehicle. Okay, so they will switch lanes, and then that way, it could be accurate to that. So it's something I'm still working on. If you guys have any ideas, any inputs to this whole project, definitely let me know. I'm still looking to make this as best as it can be. But for our demo today, we're just gonna go ahead and complete this qualifier. So you can imagine you can spend some time, running your cars, getting those times down. They get 2 times each, so it's a good qualifier to run to test the cars. You got new cars you want to test out. Oh man, this is only 12 or 32 still. Oh my gosh. So I wish it was only 16. We would have been done. Hurricane. If anybody knows how to customize the cars, I got some funny cars. I need to fix the wheels. My fastest car got dropped a few times, and the wheels are bent out of control, and he's not as fast as he used to be. But I think if we fix those wheels, we'll definitely be as fast as it could be. So we are almost halfway there. So I don't know if you guys like this, but for the multiple race, we actually do have uh, AI, Gen AI race, I call it. It's not really Gen AI, but it's my AI, so I design it. Basically, it just looks at the previous races for that same track, and it will pick a random one from those times. So those random times, that's my mom. Say hi, mom, to the internet. Okay, yeah. So pray for my mom. Why am I keep putting the same number? Can't believe it. Trump Jr. So we got our vehicle here. So we put in some random numbers. I need a quantum computer to input these numbers a little bit quicker. Tesla. So what is your favorite car? Leave a comment below. What's your favorite car so far? So we definitely need to add like the vehicle picture here because we're not seeing all these cars. How can you tell which cars? So yeah, we can definitely do that here. So to add the image, we're just gonna go down and look for. Okay, so it's always gonna be racer one. So we're gonna dot walk into the image of the vehicle. So we should put it here on the top, right? So we're gonna put photo. Okay, so let's see if that works. So that's like to attach, but it should have the photo, right? Oops, what happened? Okay, we got refresh here. Reload. There we go. There's a picture. Kind of looks kind of weird. So now I think we should do like two columns now because it kind of looks out of place a little bit. So we can put the photo and then the thing in the other side. So if we go back here, let's go forward to this. So we're gonna do two columns, all right? And then we'll put all the things on the right. Let's put the image on the right so that way it's not gonna mess up. Oh man, how did I had it? Oh, I completely messed it up now. Let's see, we had stage tournament. Okay, it doesn't even make sense. Stage tournament title. Wait, title. Why I got title twice? Okay, so yeah, that's definitely not good. So one is what the heck? Dot walk. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, so this is the name of the car, and then this is the name of the match with the Q. All right. So we have that over here at the top, so I don't think we need that. So let's get rid of this title, okay? And then we'll have title. Okay, so we'll do what? Tournament, title. Let's do stage and time. Okay, the time. Okay, no. All right, so it's just okay. So now we should have the photo on the right side. We got qualifier, the name of the tournament. This is the car, and then we can put the weight of the car. Um, you can do more interesting things too. Like we can do a dot walk to the racer again, right? So if we go here, and then we can go the fastest time record. Okay, fastest time. Let's do that. And then we can do, that's it. Let's just do it like that. So we can see at least what's his fastest time, if he has any. And this one doesn't, really. So, um, this title here, what is this? So actually, let me try this one again. I'm gonna do racer one here like that. So that way we can like go into it and see. Okay, so now we can actually like open it up and okay, so this one I guess don't have no fastest time. So the fastest time, I guess it gets marked in the actual when they're racing, there's in the flow, it will go in and update the fastest time on it, and like it'll add how many times it has won, all that time, how many races they have done. So I'm surprised we can't see it from here. Let me see. See if you open it up. Okay, so see it has match wins, races, but no fastest time. So this is a new vehicle. Well, he's been in other ones, so not sure. But yeah, I guess that fastest time is not working right now. So we'll have to take a look at that. Let me make a note. Fastest time. Question mark. Fastest time. Oops. So here can go to boom. So we are on record. 10 more. Okay, 10 more to go. So this, let's sort it by the numbers so we can go in order here. So we got, oh, this one's pretty fast. He used to be pretty fast. There's two types of races we race. We race like a drag strip. So some vehicles are faster there because they are fast going straight, and like the heavy ones usually are faster, or you know, not even the heaviest ones, but the ones that have like good wheels and stuff. But then we have the ones that have they're not as fast, right? And then we have the circuit track. Like, how do I keep putting that number? I don't know. Who's this car? Tesla Model S. So the track I currently have is is the second type where the car needs to be agile because he takes curves. So on this one, we have totally different fast cars. See, this is the one I was talking about. He was my favorite, not so funny, but he got damaged and his wheels no longer run as fast. You're not gonna be that time again. Nope. Let me give you a decent time. But yeah, he was super fast at the beginning. See that? Keep going for that number. But yeah, I gotta redo the wheels on that one. I thought this was gonna be faster. This one's not as fast. But he could be maybe a little bit quicker in our circuit because you need to be able to take the curves. So he's gonna be super fast for one of his runs, right? So the cool thing about this is that the qualifier will look at the fastest time. This is a classic one. I like that car too. Woody, Woody. So now you can actually see our cars. So my daughter is into Dora, the Explorer Dora. Oh, look at that. I went to the next one. Wait a minute. What did I do on here? Oh, man. So let's see. 045. What happened here? All right, let's go back to our tournament and see what's going on. Okay, this card too. We need to update this so we can see the information here. Um, the preview. I forget how to do that. So here we have three cards, three tabs. So I guess it's because of these tabs, huh? Let's take a look at the form builder for this. Oh, see, we don't have anything here on the top. That's why. So on the top, what I did have here was the global scope. So let's go to global. So here, what I had at some point was like when you have the stages. So they call that process flow. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's back. It's back. Ready on hold. Wait a minute. Qualifier ready in progress. Yeah. Now we can see our thing. But I think that's why we don't see any of this stuff because it's looking at those things on the top, maybe. However, okay, so this view is not helping me, so let's fix this. So we need for the qualifier, we need because this is the matches, right? Fastest time. Oh man, we have nothing for that. So yeah, so we do need that fastest time to update because I think that's what's gonna help us see what's gonna like how this is gonna like pan out. Because I can't even tell which one has been done. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go from the top bottom up. But this process has taken a lot longer than I thought it would have taken. So we'll just go up here. Oh, okay, here's my other funny car. That one's okay. I mean, if we can fix these wheels, I think these will be a lot faster because I just got a whole bunch of them. I seen how it's done where people will use a few different methods to put in the wheels to hold. So if you guys have a best way to do it. All right, now this one right here, Ford Transit Connect. He is our champ right now. He's our fastest car on the drag strip. Now on the circuit, he will fly off. He's so light and top heavy that he will like, ooh, phew. So when he takes the curves on the third curve, he always like flies off. So I try adjusting the track multiple times. It just fails. So now if they have the same times, I don't think I'm doing anything. I think it's just gonna put them in in like sorry, one after the other. Um, just like that. Uh, yeah, mommy went to go get the kids. They had night out, parents night out. But when parents are sick, or a parent, me, and baby is sick, um, you stream online, I guess. All right, so I think we got all of our cars ready to go. Okay, we got times and everything. All right. Oh, see what happens? That's what happened. The first thing on the top is what we see, huh? There should be a way to fix that though. All right, so we can see our next process here. So we are now ready. So I want this to move to ready automatically once all the matches are done. And then now that we are seated, all right, so let's see what happens. We're gonna now have our start tournament button up here. Now we should have our matches be created. So let's refresh, reload form, and we got some matches. Too many matches. Hmm. Uh, this did the qualifier again. Okay, so now we definitely need to look at our flow, see what's going on. So we haven't tested the seeded one since we updated our latest flow. So now we definitely need to take a look here and see what is going on with our flow. We are getting too excited, so I gotta move up our camera a little bit. And if we take a look at, it's called, okay, so this was the one that was working with the seeded one last, but then we updated to this one, custom list. All right, so it calls our subflow that does our structure. So we're gonna take a look at our latest execution here and see what happened. And it executed this time here. If qualifier and burnt. So there's our problem. We don't even have anything. We don't have anything designed for a qualifier. All right, so I think that will be a different problem for a different day. So I'll leave you guys at that. If you guys like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you.